Good afternoon. I'm Dylan Beasley, and I'm here to present my project on water and infrastructure improvements that we could use across America. Overview on my project. So, my project is basically about the deteriorating infrastructure that revolves around water and sewer in our big cities in America today, such as Atlanta, Houston, Detroit. I'm here to show you why we need those improvements based on the safety standards that have been set but are not shown at the moment. A little background on me. I've been a construction worker my whole working life. All throughout high school, 4 years of high school, I worked on a pipe crew that specifically dealt with water and sewer infrastructure. In this picture right here, that's a fire hydrant job that I did my freshman year of high school. So, background, I'm well qualified. I've seen it firsthand. I have a first person point of view when it comes to this subject. Let's talk about deterioration overall. Every 4 years, America gets a water and sewer deteriorate or infrastructure grade, overall infrastructure grade. Every infrastructure, road, highways, stuff like that. Specifically, I'm going to talk about water infrastructure. Every 4 years, you get a grade, and specifically, water infrastructure grade this year was C minus. 2021, last time it was we were graded, so not this year, but it was a C minus. That's terrible. It shows that decades of negligence in our country has led to, like this picture over here, neglected pipes, neglected water systems that overall harms this community, the American community, and big cities especially, because our main water sources for clean water, clean sewage systems that run and operate and function at a good rate are not there right now because we have neglected them over time. My first point of action is a consent decree. A consent decree is a court order that resolves a legal dispute or enforcement action between a government organization and a third party. So, in this instance, it would be the court ordering the government to allocate a certain amount of money to third party general contractors to fix the water and sewer infrastructure because there's obviously a problem with safety standards. And what the government would do is they'd come in, they'd say, hey, you have this amount of money and this amount of time. You allocate that time and money and you work to fix our water and sewer systems to where we get up to a standard level where it's safe for the community and we have good operating systems that is very much needed in order to be a good community and also look out for your citizens. Community support is another huge topic that needs to be said when it talks about improvements in this topic and area. Increase in public awareness. Water infrastructure is not something you necessarily think about every day because it's so easily accessible for us. It's not something that is on everybody's radar because who knows about water infrastructure anyways, besides people like me who come from backgrounds of it. And a lot of it's underground. Our sewer systems are underground, so it's something we can't see, so isn't there or isn't visible. So it's not a big problem to us. What needs to happen is we need to collaborate with local utilities, communities, get people to come together, fundraise money, make it an issue that it comes to light. We need to realize the standards at hand are not upheld. Our safety is at risk when we do not improve these systems. We do not improve how we look at them, how we maintain them, how they're well kept. And so therefore they're deteriorating and putting our loved ones at risk, the future of this country at risk. So advocating for funding, community cleanup efforts, local utilities, and conservation matters are a huge step in the right direction that we have to start making a priority and we have to start making known to the public that if we don't step in this right direction, there are going to be negative consequences that hurt everyone. Like I've said before, I worked in construction for 4 years. I've seen it all. I've seen bad systems. I've seen old systems. I've seen sewer systems made out of cardboard. Like I've seen it all. I've seen how out of date our systems are, but how easily we can get new systems, such as ductile iron pipe, PVC pipe, fiberglass reinforcement polymer pipe. Those are three big things that I worked with that I noticed made a huge improvement to where instead of coming back and fixing and replacing this cardboard pipe, these wood pipes, these wood piers every 2 years, you can sit decades on these PVC pipes, on these ductile iron pipes, these fiberglass reinforcement polymer pipes. without worrying about them deteriorating or busting and not working as well as they used to. Contacting support as well. There's different acts in place for people that have realized the situation at hand. Clear Water Act of Atlanta, Clean Water Act, the Water Resource Reform and Development Act are all acts put in place by people that have realized this needs to take action. We need to fix this. And we need more of those, and we need more government funding, community funding, private funding. Literally, all of that needs to happen in order to get this wheel rolling. In conclusion, the water and sewer infrastructure systems in America, specifically in big cities, are neglected and out of date. In order to fix those, we need to conduct government funding. We need to look at new materials in order to put in place and replace the old materials that are obviously outdated. We need to look at who's qualified to work with these jobs. We need to rally our communities together and realize there is a problem at hand that needs to be fixed. Overall, the issue is safety for our communities. Everybody wants to be safe. Everyone wants clean drinking water. Everyone wants sewage and waste that we know is okay and it's not going to end up back in our water. Everybody wants health, okay? And that's what we are striving for in this project. Thank you. I'm Dylan Beasley.